period ends.
It all started with a text message.
One woman says a text message made to look like it came from her bank cost her tens of thousands of dollars. The scammers sounded legit, had her personal information, and convinced her they were stopping fraud when in reality they were draining her accounts. Well, now she's speaking out to warn others before it happens to them. Now, first, we want to ask you, if your bank texts you, what do? You can scan the QR code on your screen to vote or go to abc3340.com. Here's the I-Team's Valerie Bell with that story.
It was a late Saturday evening. A simple text message popped up on Brandy Andrews' phone, appearing to come from her bank.
It said, "This is Regions," and they were calling to confirm that I had made this purchase from this location, confirm it was me, yes or no. And I text back, no. I received another text that said a Regions customer service agent will be calling you.
The message included a claim number. Just 2 minutes later, her phone rang. It was a man calling himself Tristan, claiming to be from Regions.
He didn't ask for any of my information. He just said, okay, so you didn't, you confirmed that those charges were fraudulent. I said, yes. He said, so can you tell me where your last transactions took place? And I said, Pell City. I've not left Pell City. He said, okay. He said, so you haven't had any charges in Virginia? And I said, those are all fraudulent. He said, okay, I'm going to go ahead and flag your account. And just so you know, we're going to put anything that's out of state has to be acknowledged and approved by you.
The caller then said he needed to send a verification code, not by text, but by email.
He didn't even ask for my email. They had it. He sent me an email that had a code, and I said, well, it says don't share this. He said, but I'm with the bank. I said, okay, so I gave him the code.
Believing she had stopped fraud before it spread, Andrews locked down her cards.
When I hung up, I went ahead and locked both of my credit cards because I have both of them here. Both of them are attached to my bank account. And I thought, well, I've done good. I've saved fraudulent charges from happening. And the next morning, Sunday morning, I woke up at 5:30 and all my accounts were wiped out. My savings, my checking, and the credit card that's associated with it was charged to the max.
How much money in fraudulent charges did these scammers rack up?
Just from my bank account, it was $14,000.
And more than $20,000 charged to her credit card.
When this person claiming to be from Regions had called you, were there any red flags raised during that phone call?
No, none. Because they didn't ask me to confirm, they didn't ask me for any information. They had all of my information. The only thing they asked me to do was confirm the code on the email.
She's now working with her bank and has filed a report with the St. Clair County Sheriff's Office. We reached out to Regions Bank. A spokesperson says they never want to see anyone become the victim of fraud, especially during the holidays. The bank hopes this case can help people recognize the importance of staying on guard to protect their accounts. Regions says legitimate financial institutions will never contact customers to ask for passcodes or other private information. If someone receives a call, email, or text claiming to be from a bank and requesting that kind of information, Regions advises not responding in any way. Instead, customers should immediately call their bank using a published verified phone number to report what happened. The bank also recommends updating login information as an added security measure and closely monitoring accounts for any suspicious charges.
How frequent do we see these text message scams where someone's claiming to be your bank or your financial institution?
Almost daily, especially right now with the holidays. The scammers know this is a season that there's a lot of urgency and stress in our lives, and they're taking advantage of that.
The BBB's advice is simple.
Do not respond to any links or call back any number you're given to call immediately. You got the text, now either hang up or just hold on to the text, don't do anything with it, and actually reach out to your financial institution or the financial institution that is supposedly in the text directly through their 800 number.
And I know in this case, the scammer clearly already had this woman's name, who she banks with. How easy is that information for someone to get a hold of?
Pretty easy out there right now with artificial intelligence and just with all the information that's out on the black web. It's not that hard. To get your address is, I mean, I can get someone's address in less than 30 seconds. A scammer can do it faster.
What's the likelihood that someone's going to get that money back?
It depends on what information you, the consumer, gave to the scammers. If you've given out your security code information to the scammers, then that becomes on you. That is not the financial institution's responsibility to protect your money if you gave them your PIN number, your account number, any of your security code numbers.
Andrew says she's sharing her story to keep others from becoming victims.
They're really slick, and it looks legit, sounds legit. You give me your name, you send me a claims ID number. I mean, as much as I think I know what's going on, they got me good. And I don't want anybody else. I don't want anybody else to have to go through this.
A lesson she learned from experience.
If you can stop it from even starting, that's it, right there. And as simple as it happened to me, I can only imagine the number of people that are getting hit and thinking that they know better.
In St. Clair County, Valerie Bell, ABC 3340 I-Team.
Wow. Well, let's go back to that question we asked you earlier. If your bank texts you, what do you do? Right now, looking at the results, we have 63% saying call the bank directly, which is good. 29% saying they ignore it, and then 4% tied said they replied to the text or they're not sure what to do.